Yes. Hello, 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 hello. This is, I believe, day 3 or 4 of my
Yes.
21-day live challenge. And I am
Yes.
here with Ciera Jones. Ciera, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. The reason I am going live with Ciera on today is because Ciera is an ambitious businesswoman. She is
Yes.
serious about her business. And not only did she buy a ticket to the Attract Abundance Conference, but she's had perfect attendance on all of our
Oh,
bonus trainings. I said, oh my God, she's been on every single one. So since she's been on
okay.
every single one, and those of you who know me to be a teacher, I want to reward the perfect attendance student and give her an opportunity to
Oh,
tell
that's
everybody what you do, who you are, and what has this journey been like. But before you do that, Ciera, I
yes.
first want to tell you all who I am. If you're like, who is that lady? Who is that lady? Because you see this on Ciera's page. My name is Terry Alford. I'm known as a women's wealth strategist. I specialize in helping business women build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and leave multi-million-dollar legacies. And I am here with Ciera, who's also a financial professional. So, Ciera, tell us, who are you and what do you do?
All right. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Well, for perfect attendance, but yes. My name is Ciera Jones, as you stated. I'm a tax strategist, and I specialize in developing strategies for female entrepreneurs to help them pay less to the IRS and stay out of financial mess so that they can increase their productivity. Okay. So they can increase their productivity and understand the overall financial health of their business. And so that is what I do. I'm going on year 5 in business. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Wow, that's awesome. So, what made you say yes to investing in yourself so that you can grow your business and be around women that are going to help you go to the next level?
You know what? I attended your first luncheon. I attended the first one, and it was great. And I was like, man, it was so short. It seemed like it wasn't enough time. And I was like, man, I feel like I could get more out of it. So when I saw you made a post about doing the conference and it was going to be long, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get my ticket. I waited a little bit and I was like, nah, let me go ahead and lock in and get this VIP real quick. So yeah, I was so that's what made me, like I said, the experience from the first luncheon is what made me want to go ahead and say, yeah, I want to invest and go to this conference, because I know if the luncheon was good and it was 2.5 hours, 2 to 3 hours, I
Yes.
know that the conference is days long is gonna be well worth it for sure.
Yes. Wow, that's very powerful. So it was actually 2 hours. It's 2 hours,
Oh,
and y'all, yeah, and she's referring to my first Business Women Building Wealth luncheon. So as soon as I launched Business Women Building Wealth, I decided to have a luncheon. And Ciera, thank you so much for making history, being a part of the first luncheon. And you
yeah,
said it was great. It was great, but
it
it
was.
has nothing on this conference. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, that was literally like just the taste. Literally just
Oh,
the taste. Like, I showed the agenda to 2 of my speakers as well as my MC, and they're like, I've never seen anything like this before. So you're in for a
yeah.
treat. And thank you again for committing early. So let's talk about
Oh, yeah.
the benefit of people actually saying yes early and not waiting to the last minute. Okay. So, not in regards to the
Yeah.
conference, but just in regards to your business, because if people wait to the last minute, if we wait to the last minute to do their taxes and so forth, there are
Yeah.
consequences, right? There are negative
Yeah.
implications. What are some of the reasons why people should not wait to the last minute and why people should be more proactive as a business owner?
I mean, the main reason is you to avoid penalties. You don't have to pay more by waiting to the last minute. And believe it or not, there are still people that are still filing their taxes right now that are currently on the extension or not even on the extension, and they are still, so people are still filing their taxes now. But the biggest benefit is avoiding the penalties, coming out of more money. When you go ahead and when you're proactive and you are able to go ahead and get that done ahead of time, then that just makes it a lot easier. You can move on to something else. You're not having to worry about that. It's already taken care of. So that's why I always, I'm an advocate, big advocate for just taking action right away and not waiting, as long as you, if possible, not waiting. But yeah, the biggest benefit from not waiting is avoiding penalties and coming out of more money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
And
biggest
that's why, yeah, and that's why there was a super early bird rate. There was a super early bird rate, right? So here's the thing with my conference, I want you to get uncomfortable staying the same way that you have always been, right? So even with the setup of how we're doing the tickets, every activity we're doing from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to leave differently from how you came. I feel real churchy right now, but we don't want you to leave the same way that you came, right? So we want to break those habits that's really costing us in our business, and they're costing us in our personal lives. They're costing us in our financial lives and our spiritual lives because we're not being proactive. We wait until something happens and then we want to have somebody to rescue us, right? So instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna get my finances together now. I'm gonna get my business together now. I'm gonna do better with my marketing, my branding. I'm going to start working on my mindset now. Because yes, I have a 6-figure business, but I know what got me to 6 figures is not going to get me to 7 figures. So I'm not going to wait until something crazy happens. I'm going to take action now. I'm going to invest now. So we started with our super early bird rate. And then we started with, or after the super early bird rate, we had the early bird rate, and then we have the current prices. And those of you who are waiting until the week of the event, you're going to have a week of the event price. Okay. Which is going to be another payment. Look, and listen, I gotta do it that way because I was speaking with the caterer yesterday. You know, Ciera, you just had an event. I was speaking with the caterer yesterday, and we're planning out the meals, the setup. Like we're in the process of buying things and getting things. I almost gave something away, but we're getting things ready for y'all. So we need y'all to make the move early. Okay. So one of the benefits of making the move early to buy your ticket early is you get access to something we call the Attract Abundance Intensives. And the Attract Abundance Intensives are bonus trainings, bonus calls that you get before the conference. Okay. So even before the conference, you're able to learn ways to attract more abundance in your business. So you're not like, okay, well, I bought this ticket, but I got to wait until October for transformation. No, you don't. You can get some transformation now. So Ciera has actually been on all of the intensives so far. Our next intensive is August 12th. And if you want to be on that intensive, you have to purchase your ticket by August 12th, or you'll miss out on it. And that intensive is about how to attract more affluent buyers. So Ciera, tell us what, in your opinion, what has been your biggest takeaway from attending the Attract Abundance bonus intensives?
Okay, so the first one, actually, I like the first. I think it was attract your voice. I think that's what it was. Attract your voice. Yep. And so that's something that I struggle with, and even just with like putting everything together, it was spot on. What I love about the intensive, and I was going to tell you that what I love about it is that we're not just sitting there and you're just talking. You know, you go to some things and you're just talk to, but you're actually like pulling us out, you know, making us talk and asking us questions that really make us think. And then also like kind of it has helped me, what's the word I'm looking for? It has helped me approach how I handle challenges with dealing with my voice and things like that differently. So now I'm able to conquer that no problem. But the first one was my favorite. The first one was my favorite. Actually helped me with my pitch when I went to an event and we had to do a pitch and pass. I used what we talked about in that intensive, and it was good. So that's why I was like, honestly, like I said, the intensive alone is worth the admission. Like what I paid for a VIP, you would think that's the intensives alone, you know. So I'm thinking, if we're getting this in intensive, what are we getting at the conference? Because you're saying that this is the things we get in intensive is not going to be at the conference. So I'm just curious on what we getting at the conference. Because like I said, we're getting a lot, like you said, from just now leading up to it. So I'm ready. I'm excited to see what's going to happen at the conference.
Yes. Well, I'll go ahead and give you 2 clues. My first clue is that I am going to go over my sales framework. That's going to help you sell more without coming across salesy. And another thing that I will be training on is my leads framework, which is going to help you have a consistent flow of qualified leads. Now I'm gonna teach you some other things too, but those are two things that you definitely want to be at the conference for. And what we're talking about during the intensives is different. Now, you said that the first one was your favorite, and it did help you as you went to other networking events. You're able to have a stronger pitch. Like, that's a big deal. That is a big
that really is. If I wouldn't have attended the intensive, I wouldn't have known. Like, I would have been stumbling all over my words. Like, I would have been like, I do mess up with that sometimes, but I would have really been out of place because I wouldn't have been prepared. And they just threw that on us like, I don't know, we didn't know. So I was like, oh, I already got mine down because we talked about it in the intensive. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was good, but like I said, I wouldn't have gotten that if I wouldn't have attended the first intensive. I wouldn't have known.
Perfect. Well, thank you for sharing that. Now, on the intensive, of course, some people attend, some don't, but Ciera had attended. So you had an opportunity to also engage and listen to other women who are coming to the conference. So because you have had the opportunity to hear what they're asking questions about and how they're engaging on the intensives, have you had any moments where you're like, you know what? I'm glad I'm gonna be in this room. Like, the questions that they're asking, like, it's helping me too. Like, they're saying things like, "Oh, these my people." Did you ever have a moment?
Oh, that was that on the last one, actually. The last one, just hearing, because some of the women that are attending are in the same industry that I'm in. So it's amazing to hear other like-minded individuals, like-minded women talk about some of the same challenges that I'm facing. And then they're, so I know that I'm not alone in this boat. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not the only one going through that. And so and then we're all learning how to approach it, differently that fits to our business. And so I'll definitely have a few moments like that. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm glad that you all are having that moment. And now I feel, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like when you come to the conference, because y'all have been spending time together and stuff, y'all are going to be like, hey, because some of the women that
I feel like that
across the country. Yeah.
I do, because I'm coming solo. I bought my ticket solo, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to wait on anybody. Let me just, I'm going to go ahead and get my ticket. I said, I'll see you when I get there. But just being, now we're kind of, seeing each other month in, month out, that I'm going to feel more comfortable when I come. Because like I said, it's definitely probably going to be hugs and everything once we get there, because it's the connection online as well. So, and then some of us have connected offline outside of the intensives already. So
look at that. Say what? So if I hear you correctly, and this was not scripted at all, y'all. I literally was like, hey, Ciera, you want to go live? But
and I was
what you're saying is, because you said yes to buy your ticket to the Attract Abundance conference early, you saved money. You were able to get a tighter pitch that helped you. Now, when you go to other events, you feel more confident in saying what you do and how you do it. You also connected with other women who are in your industry and outside of your industry. And this is not just a great place to be in October, but it's a great place to be now, because you're making connections now.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of that. Yes. And I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting that. Like you said, normally you purchase a ticket and, hey, I'll see everybody in October and we're going to, that's it. So, but once I seen that it coming intense, I was like, oh, I know this is going to be good. But like I said, you already kind of gave, 2 spoilers. So I'm excited to see what else is going to be there. And then your speakers are amazing. So just a long time with them too definitely worth the price.
Thank you. My speakers are amazing. Ooh-wee. And wait till y'all meet my MC. Yeah. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Well, so far with our intensives, we had an opportunity to hear from Dr. Cosette White. We've had an opportunity to hear from Brandon Powell. I interviewed Christina this week. If you guys missed the video, go catch it on YouTube. It's the bomb. And Christina is going to be hosting our Ask Me Anything call. So Christina is a woman who is making $1 million a year in Medicare sales. Are you excited to have a conversation with her?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I did go back and watch. I still didn't finish the whole thing, but I did go back and watch, and I'm like, I see exactly what you mean. What we talked about. I said exact. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So let me ask you this. And then if you have anything that you want to share, that would be great. I know that you have a master class that's coming up. I want you to tell us about it, because that's what Business Women Building Wealth is about. Like, we want to support each other. But before we get there, I do want to ask you this. So, and for those of you who don't know, even though I've done luncheons and I've supported other conferences, I've been behind the scenes at different church conferences and things like that, this is the first conference in which I am the headliner. I'm leading. I am doing all the things for the conference. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it in October, because I want us to end the month of October with a bang, go into the holiday season, and be ready for 2025. So with the date being at the end of October, and I know that you have other obligations, but there are some people that are listening to this and they have a job and they're looking at the dates and they're saying it's on a Friday and a Saturday. So I don't know. I may have to do something for my children, or I don't know if I should take off work that day. What would you say, even though you haven't been to the conference, but you have been to the intensives, what would you say is, or what would you say, or why would you say, that's a better question. Why would you say it's a good idea for them to make that sacrifice and make that investment to be at the conference at the end of October so that they can have a jump start for 2025?
I mean, like you just said, October is to me a perfect month as well, because it's the beginning of quarter four. So, quarter four is access all the holidays and everything like that, but it's a perfect time to prepare for 2025, for the next year. So what better way of doing that than going and getting, like you said, we're going to get not just spiritually fit. I'm pretty sure we're going to spiritually fit. We're going to get so much knowledge that's going to help our business grow and just, mindset and everything. So why not? So what made me say, I was like, once I seen, like I said, I've experienced the luncheon. So for someone who hasn't experienced the luncheon or anything like that, just your energy, just what you provide on your lives and the knowledge and the information, how you show up, I already know that this is not going to be just something that I'm just sitting there bored out of my mind, on my phone. I already know I'm not going to be doing it. I already know that you don't have step. Like I said, at the luncheon, we ate good. The energy was great coming in. Everybody that was there was good. You go to some places, it's like your bad girl vibes, but it wasn't none of that. Everybody was very, energetic, very welcoming. It was great. And I didn't go. I went by myself, but I knew somebody that was there. So just from the past experience and then how you are and how you show up and who you're connected with and being on the intensives and seeing what I'm getting, I already know I didn't make a mistake. I know I'm going to be in the right place. And so I'm that type of person. If I know I'm just going to make a way to be there. That's just what it is. I say make a way to be there. And then I know it's on a Friday, so, kids are in school and things like that. So that's why it's good to prepare and get your tickets early. Go ahead and prepare, because then you can say, okay, let me go ahead and make sure that, XYZ, this person could pick their kid up or whatever the case may be. I can make sure that I'm there to get the knowledge that I need to help grow my business for the next year. So that's, that's it. I would just make sure I'm there. Like I said, just from, like I said, my experience, I did have the privilege of being at the luncheon. So how it is, but like I said, someone who has not, follow you. If you're on the fence about it, follow her, go down her page, see what she does, see who she is. And you'll see, like I said, you'll see, just by how you present yourself in your business and how you show up, I already know it's going to be amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. It is. It's gonna be amazing. It's something I'm not gonna guess. Yeah, all day. Listen, I appreciate that, y'all. I think about this thing every day. We are set at the time of this recording. We are 75 days out, And when I tell you all, I feel like this is one of the things that I came to Texas for. This is one of the reasons why I came to Texas. It was to do this, was to do this assignment. And so I'm excited about it. So I am going to end with asking you to tell us again, because some people came on late. Tell us again who you are, what do you do, and what is your upcoming masterclass, so that we can be a part and we can tell other people about it, because we want to support your business too.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right. So like I said, for those who don't know or just now joining in, I'm Ciera Jones. I'm a tax strategist. I specialize in developing strategies for female entrepreneurs so that they can pay less to the IRS and stay out of financial mess, so they can increase their productivity and understand their overall financial health of their business. I do have a masterclass coming up. It's called Audit Proof Your Business, and it is for female entrepreneurs. And I'm doing a 4-part series. The first series is on organizing your finances. This is a very, very, very important topic, because if you are to get audited by the IRS and you have not been keeping up with your books or anything like that, you will most likely 99% of chance lose all of the deductions, lose credit sales deductions so that you are trying to take. And not only that, but then how are you even going to accurately file your taxes or report your income if you haven't been keeping up with your books? So that is what this particular topic will be about: how to organize your finances, what you need to do, what the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts of organizing your finances, and how to do it yourself or outsourcing and things like that. So that is the first topic. I created the series because I feel like I could have did it all in one, but I wanted to break it down because there are multiple, factors that come in place with that. But I feel like that was a very important topic to start at the baseline and say, okay, to me, that's what an amazing problem is. A lot of business owners that come to me, their finances are not together. So we can't even do your taxes because we don't have no numbers. And so if you don't understand that, then you don't understand your business. So that's where we're going to start at, and we're going to go up from there. And so, and that is on September 5th. And that is a Thursday, and it's at 7 p.m. It is virtual. And right now I have an early bird special for $27. If you wait until too late, then you got to pay $47. And that sale ends on August 23rd. I was going to say October, but August 23rd. So, yeah.
Okay. So on August 23rd, the price will go up to $47, but right now the masterclass is $27. Yes. All right. All right. So please make sure you drop the link in the information in the comment section of this video. Ciera, I thank you so much for sharing what you shared. You didn't have to share, but like I said, you've been on all of them. Some people have been on some, not others, things like that. But since you've been on all of them, I really wanted you to share what your experience was like. And truth be told, y'all, I'm enjoying these intensives so much. When I do the Attract Abundance Conference 2025, because there will be an Attract Abundance Conference 2025, I am going to do the intensives again. I'm going to do the intensives again. And as Ciera said, she went them all. The first one was her favorite. So the people who haven't bought their tickets by the first one, or didn't buy their tickets by the first one, you missed the first one. If you don't buy your ticket by August 12th, you're going to miss the third one, which may become her new favorite, because that one is about how to attract a
I know. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this one. So, yeah, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. And it's designed to help you be able to apply on the call and then go apply in the world. That's how the conference will be, y'all, too. Again, like she said, it won't just be a sit and get experience. Like, you'll listen, and then we're applying. Like, this is a workshop. This is intensive. I called it a conference, but you come to class. Okay, you come to class with class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes, I seen the schedule, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
Oh yes, yes. Speaking of schedule, let me go ahead and plug this in too, because you mentioned making sure you have arrangements for your children and so forth. So the first day. The first full day is that Friday, and the schedule is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So plan to be there all day. This is not one of those experiences where you want to say, well, I'm going to come in and then I may leave around 2. No, you want to be there all day. You're going to miss out on something. Then the second day is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you buy a VIP ticket, you will have access to our VIP reception on Thursday night from 6 to 8. Okay. So again, plan to be there all day. It's an intensive. It is a conference. It's a workshop. It's going to be a very transformative event. And I want to see y'all there. Yes. Well, thanks again, Ciera. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you in your masterclass in what is it, September?
Yes, September 5th. Yes.
I'll be there.
September 5th. And I'll be there on Monday.
Oh, you say you'll be there. Oh, yeah, I'll see you on Monday. That's right. The next Interactive Abundance Intensive is on Monday, August 12th. Goodness gracious. August, August picking up some speed. So yeah, I'll see you Monday.
We're almost done.
Yeah. And I'll see you Monday, and I'll see you in your masterclass, and we're just gonna keep on seeing a lot of each other because that's what we do. All righty then. Well, I'll see y'all later.